How's it going, guys? This is Rossko from Thumb Culture. Welcome to episode 1 of the Thumb Culture Show. This week we have a complete unboxing of Wave 6 of LEGO Dimensions. We review Oceanhorn, Monster of the Uncharted Seas, to see if it really is just another Legend of Zelda clone. And we have a very tight game of Rocket League Rumble in our Versus multiplayer challenge. So sit back and enjoy episode 1 of the Thumb Culture Show.
The shitty game of the week. Ooh. Hello, my little duckies. Die! Yes. I've now eaten a duck. Tasty. Yes! I am a crocodile. I need to eat some ducks. I am a crocodile, and I give zero fucks. I'm gonna eat your chickens. I'm gonna eat your ducks. 'Cause I am a crocodile, and I give zero fucks. Oh shit, I am tiny. The fuck's up with this? What the fuck? This guy is so... What's going on? Human 2. I've just eaten Human 2. Why is he tiny compared to the well? And let's see, just eat this fucking chicken. Oh yeah. This is so fucking boring. So fucking boring, it's untrue. What the fuck happens to these mushrooms? Oh! Check, oh! What's going on? Hi, sheep. How you doing? Ah, to death! You're mine. Fish? The scaling's just totally fucking off. Everything's just fucking insane. Shush, dog, shush! Shush! What's this? What's this? This is... The guy punching an ox! Oh, let's do this. Buffalo's going down. Yes! And why was there a man punching an ox? It's a buffalo. Why was there a man punching a buffalo? I don't know. Look at the man. Look at the horse. The fucking scaling's way off. Oh, come here. Yes! Oh no! The man's got a sword! He's got a shield. Human 1 is now mine to eat. Yeah. Come at me! Male 1 is now dead. Females! Females! Oh, female 1 still alive. Can you not kill the females? Well, that would be a tournament for the books. You can't... Oh, where's she gone? Where? Oh, she's so quick! How dare you outrun me? Come back here, wench! This alligator is hungry. Oh, she's going into the water. This is my domain. Oh, she's walking on water. This is Jesus. You can't kill the women. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because why not? Oh, fucking hell. This game. You can't scare me with your screaming. And female 1 still can't die. What the fuck? Okay, male 1. Look at you, new text man. Are you new text? Human 3 is now mine. The shitty game of the week.
This week in gaming history. Welcome everyone to another edition of This Week in Gaming History. Our first game, which was released in October of 1983, was Namco's Libble Rabble, which was released this week in 1983 in the arcades. It's a little bit like Kicks, if you've ever played that, by Taito. You control basically 2 arrows, one red and one blue, which you've got a line, and you basically have to draw a line around the monsters, and then they sort of just disappear, and you get points, as you always do in games of this era and ilk. It received ports to the Japanese Super Famicom in 1994, which is quite amazing, seeing as there was over 11 years between the original release in the arcades and the release on the Super Famicom. But it also got released on the FM Towns Marty and the Japanese Wii Virtual Console in 2009. Again, another Japanese exclusive game. Not a bad game. Quite worth a go if you can find a copy. And yeah, it's simple, very simple game. Just make a line around the baddies and they disappear and you get points. Real old school arcade game.
Hey, Mr. Block, can I go to the bathroom?
2 minutes.
Also released this week in 1989, October the 11th to be exact, in Japan, was the only Atari Lynx, the 8-bit handheld game console, which was released to basically go head-to-head with Nintendo's Game Boy, which only got released 2 months earlier. What it did boast, though, over the Game Boy was a larger screen and colour graphics, and it was a pretty amazing system for the time. Of course, it was never going to be as popular as Nintendo's Game Boy, even with the higher specs, but the screen was a little bit dull, and it just wasn't as good as the Game Boy for basically a gaming experience. There was quite a few different games for it, though, like the Batman Returns on the Lynx was really, really good, and there was, just a pretty decent amount. There was I think Breakout came out, another copy of Space Invaders, all that sort of thing, but well worth, if you can track one down for a decent price, it's well worth getting your hands on one, because it's still a very nice console, but again, it was never going to trouble the Game Boy in terms of sales or popularity. So yes, released October 11th, 1989, 26 years ago, amazingly enough, the Atari Lynx.
Introducing Lynx from Atari, the color video game you can get away with. Well, sometimes.
An absolute cult classic now, released in October the 15th, 1992 on the Sega CD, also the Mega CD if you're British or Japanese for that matter, and that is Night Trap. One of the many interactive movie video games which were being produced at the time. It was like the in thing at the time, because you had CDs, you could put some sort of moving video on there, so basically all games were like that. I remember like Mad Dog McCree and Sewer Shark and all that sort of thing. It didn't last very long because they didn't make back greater games, but Night Trap has gone down in history as an absolute cult classic. You basically are a bit of a voyeur, really, looking at CCTV of a sleepover, really, with a lot of co-eds, and there's terrible people coming to kill these co-eds, and you have to basically stop them by setting off traps and things. And yeah, it was notorious for its controversy around about 1993, and it also led to the withdrawal of the game from some markets. And I think it really contributed to the creation of the ESRB ratings, which are prevalent now. But if you get a chance to play Night Trap and you haven't done, it's well worth a go. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind experience, Night Trap. Well worth your time if you can give it a go, even just for the cult classic status that it holds. Well worth a go. Yes, so yes, released 1992. This week in gaming in America on the Sega CD is Night Trap.
Nobody's ever done that. I knew I could count on you. Thanks. You are wonderful. And next time I'm on special assignment, I'm going to insist that you back me up. I'd go anywhere with you and feel secure knowing that you were at the controls. Nah, you wouldn't. I didn't think so. Bye-bye. See you next time.
So, yes, this week, October the 10th, 1994, which, as of recording, is tomorrow for me, released in the EU, October the 10th, 1994, the sequel to one of the greatest games ever produced, and that was Doom. Yes, Doom 2, Hell on Earth, was, again, yeah, as you all know, it's a first-person shooter, the second of id Software's Doom franchise, and released for the MS-DOS and Macintosh, but it was the MS-DOS version which came out first this week in 1994. Got a hell of a lot of ports. The Mac, as I said, was released in 1995, and the Game Boy Advance got one in 2002. The Xbox 360 got a version in 2010, amazingly enough. But who hasn't played Doom 2? Everybody must have played Doom 2. It's an absolute classic. A bit of an improvement on the original game as well. There was expansion packs released for it as well, giving the game another 21 levels. Yeah, what more can be said? It's Doom. It's Doom 2. What more can be said? Released this week. In the gaming history, October the 10th, 1994 on DOS, Doom 2. Last but not least, released October 11th, 1999 on the Nintendo 64 is Jet Force Gemini from Rare. A third-person shooter developed by the same Rare team that developed Blast Corps, if you ever played that. You're basically three members of the Jet Force Gemini team, and you're trying to stop the dark insect tyrant Mizar and his army. And yeah, you've got a single-player campaign where you've got to explore the galaxy and save tribals, and then there's a multiplayer deathmatch and a split-screen cooperative mode. It's part platform game, part action-adventure, part run-and-gun, and yeah, it's pretty damn fun. The Europeans, should I say, got it in November the 2nd, 1999, and the Japanese got it December the 1st of 1999, and was one of the last great games of the 90s, I find. Well worth a pick up if you can find it. Made use of the Rumble Pack. I don't believe it made use of the expansion pack. I'm trying to think if that was actually even released back then. Time has fuzzied my brain. But whatever the matter, well worth a play. Jet Force Gemini released this week, October 11th, 1999. Well, that about wraps it up. Of course, there was a few more games released this week. To name a few, Space Quest in 1986, The Secret of Monkey Island in 1990, Ridge Racer released in the arcade in 1993, Dark Forces 2 in 97, and also in 1999, this week, Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. Right, well, I hope you had fun. We shall see you next week for more This Week in Gaming History. I'm Richard Hickson for Thumb Culture. Goodbye, good luck, and good riddance.
How's it going, guys? This is Rossko from Thumb Culture, and we have Wave 6 of LEGO Dimensions. We have every single pack, including the big old Ghostbusters story pack, and we're all very excited to jump in and have a look. What we're going to do, we're going to do an unboxing of every single one. We're going to do the build, and we're going to see exactly what they all look like. Also, show you a bit of gameplay as well. So that's all coming up. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Wave 6 of LEGO Dimensions.
how do I work this? Timmy, I pressed the button as you instructed. For the third time, it is not... The light is on. Is that a good sign? Hello? Hello, my name is Professor Terence Roll of the Thumb Culture Institute of Gaming Knowledge and Facts. And I have 3 very important facts to bestow upon you, the listener and viewer. So please sit back and listen to my presentation of 3 very important, very factual, and entirely new facts about the PlayStation 4. Fact 1. The DualShock 4's short battery life is an intended feature. The PlayStation 4's controller, the DualShock 4, is infamous for having a very short battery life. It may surprise you to find out that this is actually an intended feature of the gamepad. Faced with the very real threat to the world's future posed by childhood obesity, world leaders turned to Sony to help fight the flab. Sony research and development teams worked around the clock to devise a method that could satisfy their customers but would also prevent them from partaking in 24-hour gaming binges fueled by pizza, tortilla chips, and energy drinks. After days locked away in the lab, the boffins at Sony came up with the perfect solution: an overpriced controller with a terrible battery life. The plan was that once the controller was out of battery, children around the world would be forced to stand up and walk across the room in order to put their controllers into a charging state, and then hopefully go outside and play in the sunshine until the peripheral's battery was charged fully once again. World leaders immediately greenlit the idea. Fact 2. The PlayStation 4 is not backwards compatible because the PlayStation 3 was terrible. The only known fault with the PlayStation 4 is that it does not feature something called backwards computability, something that other consoles on the market do boast. A small minority of self-entitled gamers started a petition which demanded the PlayStation 3 backwards computability be enabled on the PlayStation 4. The petition was presented to the Sony president Kaz Hirai, who granted us an exclusive interview on the subject. Excuse me, Mr. Hirai, I was just wondering if you could confirm whether the PlayStation 4 was going to get backwards compatibility?
No fucking chance. Why the fuck would you want that? The PlayStation 3 was wank. Look, Red Dead Redemption, crap. Vanquish, tripe. Burnout Paradise, absolute shite. Just buy the fucking remasters or get yourself on Knack and Killzone Shadowfall. Alright, yeah, alright.
Fact 2. The PlayStation 4 is called the PlayStation 4 because it is the 4th PlayStation console. Back in 1902, a small startup company called Sony launched the first ever video games console called the PlayStation. It was a smash hit, and many other companies such as Nintendo and Sega decided to follow suit by releasing their own game consoles, the Sega Mega Drive and Nintendo Wii. Due to the financial success of the PlayStation 1, Sony launched a second games console in 1955 that improved upon the graphics of the original games console. This console was called the PlayStation 2 and launched alongside a raft of games like never seen before, such as GoldenEye, Halo, and Crash Bandicoot. Sony were now coming under increasing pressure from their competition, and so launched a third PlayStation, aptly named PlayStation 3 with a Vengeance. But with the hefty price point of £7,500 per unit, it failed to match the heights of the previous generations. But what's that saying about a cornered animal? Sony, almost bankrupt according to reliable Xbox fanboy sources, pooled their collective resources and launched the world's most powerful console, the PlayStation 4, in 2014. Well, there you have it. 3 incredible facts about the PlayStation 4. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. I hope you found it very insightful. If you liked my presentation, please make sure to subscribe for more facts in the future. This is Professor Terence Roll, and Little Neville here, signing off for now. Toodles! The Pokémon series recently celebrated its birthday, with Pokémon Red and Blue releasing in the US on September 30th, 1998. That's 18 whole years ago. I bet that's made you feel a little bit old. This means that Pokémon is now old enough to leave home, get a tattoo, and become a Member of Parliament, should it so wish to. It's no easy feat to stay a relevant gaming franchise with no or very few drops in quality for 18 whole years. That's an achievement that's shared by only a few others, like Grand Theft Auto, Mario, and, well, Grand Theft Auto and Mario at least. Pokemon's continued success is because of, in part, the terrific design and deep characterization of the Pokemon themselves. With the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon this November, the roster of monsters will surpass 750, and the vast majority of them are brilliant. Yes, even Pidgey. But not all of them were designed equally. There are a handful of Pokemon that just aren't as well thought out as the others, and because the other cast of Pokemon is so well designed, they stick out like a Pokemon Go gym held by Team Instinct. This feature is dedicated to those Pokemon, the 7 Pokemon that were designed on a hangover. Without further ado, here are the 7 Pokemon that were dreamed up by the intern. Pokemon 1. Dugtrio. When almost every Pokemon evolves, they get more badass. They get bigger, more dangerous, and they just look cooler. Look at the change in Drillbur to Excadrill. A wonderful transformation. Soft and smiley Drillbur gets all sharp and brooding as Excadrill. Now take a look at Diglett to Dugtrio. What a letdown. Diglett's already looking like somebody drew a face on a potato and pushed it into the ground, and when it evolves, it doesn't get more badass, it just gets more Digletty. Just more potatoes in the ground. I have a theory that the designer behind Dugtrio was just working on a crappy old computer that froze up and did that awesome Windows copying thing, birthing the lame Dugtrio in the process. Seriously, Dugtrio is just 3 Digletts copied and pasted over one another. It's just lazy. Pokemon 2. Magneton. And while we're on the subject of crappy evolutions, let's talk about Magneton. It's just 3 Magnemites. Don't kid yourself, that's it. It's just a complete waste of time. At least the Magnemites might one day turn into Magnezone, unlike the Digletts, which have no hope of ever being something other than just a poo in the ground. Number 3. Trubbish. No, just no. Trubbish is, for the lack of a better term, rubbish. The name is rubbish, it's just rubbish with a T in front of it, it's complete crap. It's like the designer sat down after an office party where he'd had a few too many jars, had just a few minutes to design a new Pokemon before a meeting, and took inspiration from the cleaner, dusting the empty Pringles tubes into a bin bag. A sentient bin bag. It's just awful. Nobody likes Trubbish. I doubt Trubbish likes Trubbish. Pokemon 4 and 5, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z. The original Porygon is a wonder. Named because it is a computer program and made of polygons, it's a classic from Generation 1. The name, the design, everything about it is absolutely lovely. So how did they mess up the evolutions so badly? Porygon 2 sheds the polygon design and opts for a smoother shape, and let's face it, it's an abomination. It's obvious what the designers were going for, a step up from polygons to HD visuals, but Porygon 2 looks like an amateur clown tried to make a duck out of balloons. It's just awful. And what happens if you give a duck made out of balloons to a child and wait for 5 minutes? You get Porygon Z. It's all loose and broken, but still shiny, but no, it's broke. Again, all of the charm of the original Porygon gets entirely lost. Such a damn shame. Number 6. Onedge. Here's the official Pokédex entry for Onedge for Pokemon X. Apparently, this Pokemon is born when a departed spirit inhabits a sword. It attaches itself to people and drinks their life force. What the fuzzy bear is that? Were the writers on strike that day? I know some of the other Pokemon have strange origin stories, but this one takes the biscuit. Apparently, so even the Pokédex is not entirely sure, a spirit attaches itself to a sword. It's just so uninspired and lame and so very, very B-movie. I mean, this is fan fiction level of crap right here. Onedge is awful. The final and 7th Pokemon, Klefki. The Keyring Pokemon. A Pokemon made of keys. I don't think I really need to explain my reasoning here. Instead, I'll just let you stare at it for 5, 6 or maybe 7 seconds. So there you have it, the 7 Pokémon that I think were designed by the intern. Please feel free to head to the comment section, if you haven't already, to tell me why I'm such a wrong and evil person.
They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and if that's true, Nintendo and the Zelda developers must feel very flattered by Oceanhorn, monster of the Uncharted Seas. Just a cursory glance at this game shows that it shares a lot with Link's many games, from the colourful dungeons, item and key based progression systems, and a young male protagonist armed with a sword and a shield. You could say that Oceanhorn lacks originality, and you'd be absolutely right. It does beg, steal and borrow from the many other successful dungeon-based adventures that have come before it, but that doesn't detract from what is actually a surprisingly fun puzzle-adventure game. In Oceanhorn, you play as an unnamed young hero who ventures forth from his island home for the very first time, using an old journal to retread the footsteps of your father. You see, old Pops went missing many years previous, when he went off to confront an evil monster called Oceanhorn, and you're on the quest to find out why. The game is played on isometric islands made up of blocks of land that are decorated with trees, traps and more, each with their own unique look and feel. The general premise of the game is to travel the Uncharted Seas, explore islands, unlock new equipment, gain new skills, discover new islands and help those in need, with the ultimate game of gathering the right tools to defeat the evil Oceanhorn. Much like a Zelda game, sections of the game are locked off until you have acquired the right equipment or spell, helped the right person, or found the right key. On the surface, Oceanhorn might look quite cutesy, but some of its dungeons and puzzles were designed to really push the players. One particular dungeon has enemies that can fly over walls, spit fire that you can't block, and are shielded from all of the weaponry you have at that point of the game. This leaves you with one option: run. Run as fast as you can. It's a tense level that makes the most of the dungeon formula to really put the scares in. Much like Oceanhorn's inspiration, many of the dungeons present a new challenge as you first explore them, and then secondly, make use of whatever new thing you found when you're in there. Bombs, bows and arrows, fire spells, each new piece of equipment adds a new puzzle solving aspect, as well as bolstering your prowess in battle. The combat, however, is very static and restrained. There is a single button to attack, you can protect yourself with a shield, one button to use abilities and another button to cast spells. Most enemies have one attack pattern that is easily telegraphed, and most fights are as simple as getting in close and mashing the square button to hit them with a sword. Thankfully, the boss battles are much more interesting. Each boss has a single method that you can use to destroy them, and it's never immediately apparent. One boss involves pressing buttons to turn on platforms, which leads to another set of buttons that eventually make the boss vulnerable to your attacks. I must have died about 6 or 7 times before I figured all of this out, but the trial and error isn't onerous because Oceanhorn's checkpoints are quite forgiving. Oceanhorn is also littered with puzzles that start off simply enough, but become brain-batteringly difficult in places. There are the standard move this box to that shady spot on the floor over there puzzles that eventually evolve into pushing boxes in an elaborate order as to stack them and build a bridge. There are also some really simple riddles to solve. Well, I say riddles, but actually what I mean is some ambiguous directions to a location in a dungeon that are incredibly easy to follow. Visually, Oceanhorn is very pleasant and has some really impressive effects on display. The fog effect in particular is really effective here, limiting your view and making exploration that little bit more treacherous than it would have been otherwise. As you'd expect for a 3-year-old mobile game running on modern day games consoles, the frame rate is consistently high and there is never any screen tearing. It looks really eye-popping. Then there is the audio. Oceanhorn's soundtrack is full of pomp with gentle rhythms and twinkling tunes throughout. The music complements the environments really well, with each dungeon getting their own track. But then there is the voiceovers. Just listen to this.
In the center of Great Forest was a shrine where the Orus traveled to purify and meditate. The emblem of Earth was the heart of that shrine, and its power flowed into my people and the forest.
That's enough of that. The vocal work is cringeworthy. There isn't a single voiced cutscene that didn't make me want to turn my ears inside out with an electric whisker. It's downright terrible. And most of that negativity comes from the script and, to a larger degree, the plot. Entire sections of the game's storyline feel like they were tacked on at the end of development. On one of the game's islands you meet a girl, a minor character that gives you a quest. Complete the quest and you are given this really odd, awkward moment with her that totally misses the mark. I imagine the developers wanted this to be their golden saucer moment for the Oceanhorn game, but instead it feels like an afterthought, a weird, really cringeworthy afterthought. As Zelda clones go, Oceanhorn is one of the better ones. It's a shameless rip-off, but its plot and voice acting aside, it steals all of the right aspects of Zelda and presents them in a similar but not identical way, making the most of the isometric viewpoint to add its own take on the dungeon crawling formula. Oceanhorn has certainly scratched the Zelda itch for the time being, and has added to the anticipation for Breath of the Wild, but it's well on its way to establishing itself as a series in its own right.
La, la.
Make a video of this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, video.
Fuck it up.
I don't know what I'm doing. Bear
All right,
with me,
on.
man.
This hasn't started well.
Yes! Ninja Toes!
Hold on. Hold on.
Look at that! Boom!
I don't know what I'm doing, right? But I could do that. That's all good.
Okay, are you actually recording now, Paul? We're keeping you.
I was recording just then, hopefully. So hopefully I've got that one.
Oh. Do we need to stop and wait until Paul's actually recording? Would that be handy?
I've double pressed the button. It's all good.
All right, good. Right, we're gonna.
That's why I scored that epic goal. I had to record that shit.
Oh man. Oh god.
And now just bio marble.
The recording. Is our recording? Is that what's going to start? Is us all shouting at Paul?
Wow.
Yes. Start as you need to go on. You know what I mean?
Are we playing?
What's changed?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, who was that?
Oh.
Who was that?
That was me, bitch.
Thanks, buddy.
I didn't know we were playing Rumble.
Look at that. Look. That's just cheating, isn't it?
I love Rumble. Rumble's awesome.
Rumble's awesome. It's just ridiculous.
I don't like the randomness.
I played Rumble once. I lost, so.
Is it too samey? Paul, you're going the wrong way. Paul, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, why don't you lick my balls, right? I'm trying to stop the ball. That's all I need to know, right?
Oh, Sean is out. Sean is way out of practice on this. Oh, I was wrong.
That makes two of us, I think.
Don't sound. Oh. My finger's so fucking shite. Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, look at this dude. See, what's he doing in that goal, man? Rossko, you can't goal hang all day, can you? You understand that, right?
I can do whatever the hell I like, Ninja Toes. You give me that shit.
Mate, that's fucking power, that isn't it? There's just Omac just fucking ramming into people. Hoping for the best.
Oh, spikes.
It's alright, I got him.
Yeah, see you later. Oh, the fucking.
I teleported and I removed your face from your balls. That was funny. Thank you very much.
He scored and all. We take a piss. He goes and scores, doesn't he? Fucking hustler.
Oh my god. This is not a good start, Ninja Toes.
Oh mate, this is my goal was a good start, but it's gone downhill since.
The goal you scored because nobody else was actually playing.
Yeah, because everybody was like waiting.
Hey, listen, man, the goal's a goal.
Oh god.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
I think it's a stitch up, isn't it? Proper.
How good are your singing voices, by the way? I just want to know.
I'm not gonna lie to you, mine's pretty good.
Well, I ain't going to sing shit. I'm going to leave that to Rossko. I'm glad he's on my team, I'll tell you that.
Well, why do I have to brunt it? Why do I have to brunt your fucking bullshit?
You can sing, that's why.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know what the fucking song is, so it doesn't matter. I'll just read it.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing. We're gonna win, don't we? We're fine.
Oh, I ain't looking good, dude.
Oh dear.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Balls and shit.
Fucking balls.
I'm just sliding my roof here. I don't even actually know what I'm doing.
No!
Oh, he's
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, well done.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, man.
That's all they've got.
That was Fury Road right there.
Come back,
mate.
starts here, is this?
This is it.
Come.
Just call me Furiosa, bitch.
Not again.
Hey, man, you liked it the first time.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
You know, in my other videos I've got for this show this week, I tried so hard not to swear, and now that's just ruined, isn't it? Forever. Oh.
Swearing's cool, man.
YouTube was like,
clever.
YouTube's like, don't swear anymore. Oh dear, we've already ruined that.
That's never going to happen, is it? You know what I mean?
In a minute, Sean might do something.
He's got a goal.
I want Sean to swear.
I've got a goal as well. Doesn't mean anything, does it? Really?
I'm actually not moving because my car is so fucking pingy. I keep like spazzing out everywhere.
Oh, and he's still. Oh. He's so full of shit.
He is, isn't he? He's just making excuses, isn't he? He's one of hustlers.
My connection's
wank.
wank.
I played pool with Sean, I'm telling you.
7-2. This ain't going well. All right, next time we're playing pure pool.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty good at that as well.
I'm pretty good at that too. Me and wait, what was the game what was the one game I bought you on? Was it Guitar Hero?
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, we'll have to play some Guitar Hero.
Fair
It's quite cheap nowadays because nobody bought it.
Okay.
Have you seen the Rocks?
Not Rock Band.
Have you seen Rocksmith has been remastered?
Yeah. Why?
What the hell is that all about?
Oh.
Go! Paul, go! 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 Yes!
Oh.
If it wasn't for those spikes, that would never have happened. Thank God for spikes. I am so shit, it's unbelievable.
Why did I get lumbered with Paul? Is it because I was working?
Wait, hold on a minute, You don't say things like that, man. That's just fucking low.
Last time we played a game together, Sean was on the other team. It's like he doesn't want to play with me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what I just done then. Did I just score down goal? I probably did.
No, you tried to pull
Use the
me.
green.
Oh, but you
It's a valid attempt.
you used the grapple and it pulled you towards the ball, which put it in the goal. Terrific.
That just sums my fucking life up right now, doesn't it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know, in my Pokemon video, I said, "What the fuzzy bear?" Right, to stop swearing. This one video has been full of fucks and buggers. It's amazing. I said, "What the fuzzy bear?" to not say "What the fuck."
Who the hell is
this video? Just fucking completely.
Oh, mate.
Who the hell is this Stewart guy? Where the hell did he come from?
Yeah, well, who invited him onto the team? Fucking hell.
Go back to F1, you bitch.
Yeah. It's a racing game, isn't it?
Something, wouldn't you?
I saw that on sale this week. I was like, oh, cool. 35 quid still. Nah, fuck you.
Yeah, it's still ridiculously expensive.
I enjoy 2013, I must say, but I'm not much of a racer. As you can probably tell.
It's definitely the best iteration of the game.
This is so annoying. I'm so badass against the bots because I've learned their patterns. I know exactly how they play. That didn't. It's not working for me here. This is why I don't play online.
The human brain is just far too much.
I'll tell you what, could be 11.
No, never. Why did I put it towards my goal? Oh, jeez. This is a battering. I need Alex Hunter. Where is he? He's got to help me out here.
Yeah. He's out on loan.
Oh, he's gone to Villa, isn't he? Little bitch. God damn it. I am the Gareth Walker.
My one's gone to Newcastle.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what?
Well, that's interesting because the two choices I had was Aston Villa and Newcastle, so I'm assuming those are the only two available ones.
You only had 2 choices?
Yeah, I think so. I might have had another one.
I had 3.
Those are the...
Oh,
okay, yeah. I had 3.
Oh, yeah.
Then...
That was ever going to happen.
Oh,
God.
Oh.
They've scored 4 times more than us.
And we know maths as well. That's epic.
And Stuart's also throwing wows up in the top corner. That's just like...
Yeah.
You might as well just kick me in the face while you punch my unborn child.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Going in?
Yes! Yes!
2 times.
Suck it, we got 7 seconds. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's a comeback. It's going to happen.
Whoa.
Look at his bright pink DeLorean.
Oh no.
We should.
I've
maybe.
that again.
Oh dear. Oh fuck!
I tried so badly.
All right, Stuart.
So bad.
Stuart, I need you to leave Thumb Culture immediately. Thanks anyway, though.
It's emotional.
Oh, dude. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. This is bullshit. Because I love you too much, baby. It's not a great song. Why can't you see? I mean, what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together in suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stops by to say hello, not these 3 friends, you'll still see suspicion in your eyes. Always. Here we go again, asking where I've been. My God. You can see these tears are real, I'm crying. Can't go on together in suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive, or cry the tears from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I've never lied to you. We're caught in a trap. Is this still going? Is this still going? I can't walk out. This is bullshit. Because I love you too much, baby. I'm fucking Rocket League. Why can't you see? I can't take this anymore. trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know that? Caught in a trap, it's still going. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Is it seriously? I mean, are we done? Oh, okay, we're done. Okay, good.